Let us first clarify that this resource material based on field research method was prepared, compiled and created by Professor Rupa Milind Patil, MA Sociology, MLib and SET, and it can be used for internal circulation purpose only. So today we will discuss two more sociologists. One is M.N. Srinivas and the second one is S.C. Dubey. So about M.N. Srinivas, so M.N. Srinivas is one of the world renowned structural functional sociologist. He has conducted field work in Coorg in Tamil Nadu for 3 months, Andhra Pradesh for 3 months, and Rampura in Mysore for 13 months. So, based on the field work among Kurgs, he developed the concept of Brahminization, which dealt with caste mobility. He introduced the concept of Sanskritization in his book Religion and Society among Kurgs of South India in 1952. So, as far as S.C. Dubey is concerned, S.C. Dubey is one of the most important sociologists for structural functional perspective. In his book Indian Village in 1955, Dubey elucidated the complete study of village Shamirpet in Telangana. The book presents adequate information of historical, geographical, and political background as well as the economic, social, and religious practice of village in India. His important publications include The Kamar, India Changing Villages, Human Factors in Community Development, etc. So now come to the second unit of this field research method, data collection techniques and analysis. So the one data collection technique is participant observation. In participant observation, it is a method in which the investigator becomes a part of the situation. A part of the situation he is studying. He involves himself in setting and group life of the research subject. He shares the activities of the community, observing what is going on around him, supplementing this by conservations and interview. Participant observation is more used in anthropological observation. In India, M.N. Srinivas had used this method in studying the process of Sanskritization in Mysore, while Andre Bentley had used it to study social inequality in rural area of Tanjore village on the basis of class, status and power. So participant observation must have the following characteristics. Studying everyday life events as experienced and understood by the participant. Communicating with participants through interaction and perceiving reality as it is. Event to be studied in natural environment of the participant. So what are the weaknesses in this type of observation, which includes, since the observer participants in events, sometimes he becomes so involved that he loses objectivity in observations. He influences the events, he interprets events subjectively, and his presence so sensitive the subjects that they do not act in a natural way. So this is all about the participant observations. So these are the methods of data collection. The second method of data collection, which includes the interview. Interview is one of the important method of collecting data in social research. Literally, interview means mutual view of each other. It is called a conversation with a purpose. But it is not a simple conversation or verbal exchange. Its objectives is to exchange ideas, elicit information regarding wide area in which the interviewee may wish to recall the past, interpret the present, and advocate his future course of action or plan. So, an interview is a means of gathering information in which one person asks another either in person, directly, or indirectly. The person who is taking interview is called as interviewer, and the person whose interview is being taken, he is called interviewee. Interview is an effective, informal, verbal or non-verbal conversation initiated for specific purpose and focus on certain planned content areas. So actually, according to the Young, interviewing is an interactional process. Interviewing is an interactional process according to Young. So what is the process of interview? So it starts beginning of interview. The interviewer has to introduce himself to the interviewee for in a very polite manner to win over his confidence. The second step is the very nature and purpose of interview must be made known to the interviewee so as to dispel the undesirable anxiety and tensions. Questions must be put in a systematic manner and in a lucid language. The interviewer must encourage the interviewee to talk freely. And the final is the interview must not be closed suddenly or abruptly. So this is about the data collection method. There are the methods. Whenever we have collected the data, the analysis is very important. So the in field research method, these are the two methods in which you can collect the data. One is participant observation and the second one is interview. How to analyze these data? There are again different methods of analysis. We will discuss all these methods in the next video. Thank you very much.